On time.
Still on time.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Virtual Coffee Break with Tanisha. Hello, Facebook. Hello, LinkedIn. Hello, YouTube. Those of you
Hello,
streaming in
hello.
on X, how are y'all doing today? What's
Doing
going
great.
on? Hey, Shamika. Hey, Amira. Hey, Luz.
Hello, hello. Doing amazing. How are you?
I am doing amazing as well. Happy Thursday. Everybody, let me know where you're checking in from. We got Brandy checking in from Clarksville, Tennessee.
Okay.
Welcome, Brandy. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. We got LT checking in from Pennsylvania. Welcome. I love it. Boss Lady said hi, thankful. Yes, it is thankful Thursday. We all have
Absolutely.
something we could be thankful for, right? Awesome,
Mhm.
awesome, awesome. So, has anybody done anything? I like to always start off with celebrations. So, has anyone done anything that we can celebrate today? Since we last met, what have you done to move your business forward as we kicked off 2024? Anybody?
I'm having my first PBR online today of the year. So I'm super excited about that. I'm doing that at 2 o'clock. I'm dressed today, got myself together today. Um,
I love it.
and that's pretty much it. My newest business partner who was supposed to sign up today is actually going to sign up next week. She had a financial emergency, which is fine. She is all actively naming. She already came up with a name for her agency. She already made her list, so she's still on it. She just had to push it back one.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
so I still, as soon as she texted me and said I need to push it back a week, I said okay, but so that's great. I'm excited for you still, but she's still working on it. Did you come up with a name for your travel agency yet? She said, well, I'm picking out some things. So we exchanged some ideas and everything. We talked
Okay,
about her
good.
niche and what her intentions were. And then I asked her, if she completed her list. She said, I completed my list when I was talking to y'all on the phone. So
I love
she literally just had a delay. So
it.
it's not,
Okay,
she still has
excellent.
every intention to sign up. She literally just had a delay. So next week
Excellent.
we got her.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Good morning, Erica. Thank you for joining us. Mrs. Lockdown, good morning from Hollandale, Mississippi. Great. Thank you for joining us. I see Boss Lady upload video shorts for travel tip. Got 2 new YouTube subscribers this week. Congratulations. That's right. Grow that channel. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So Amira, make sure with your new business partner that's getting started next week, make sure we keep her plugged in. Invite her to the IMV in the mornings. Make sure she's on the team Zoom on Tuesday night. Right. And I would even have her get on the meet the directors this weekend, so she can start to meet people and stuff. So that would be really, really good. That would be. Hey, Angela. Angela, you got to update your name. We don't like Ms. Lockdown. That ain't positive. I'm gonna need you to fix that, sis. I'm gonna need you to fix that. Brandy said I have my logo. I received my prospect and customer tracker yesterday. Excited to use it. And I went to my first in-person meeting last night in Nashville. And it was motivating. Excellent, 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 excellent. Well, congratulations, Brandy. I'm telling you, no one, you truly don't understand the value of your business in network marketing until you go to an event, a live event. It's just different, right? We got Dawn checking in from Wilmington, Delaware. Welcome, Dawn. Welcome. We got Martina. How are you? Good morning, Martina. Or should I say good afternoon, right? It's 12:05. It's the afternoon. We got Josephine Kelly checking in. Hey, Josephine. Hey, Tabitha. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome to Virtual Coffee Break. All right, we got Ms. Long. She says she started the school week. Yes, the teachers and stuff had to go back. I know this is my the first week my son had to go back. He was not happy. Let's see. Erica, she said this week I have 2 new BPs, and one of my BPs got her first business partner. Woo! Wait a minute. That deserves something special. Wait a minute. We gotta get you the congratulations. There we go. There we go, Erica. Just for you. Congratulations on getting 2, not 1, but 2 new BPs. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Oh, Ms. Lockdown. Okay, that's your YouTube channel name. Okay, that's cute. All right, I might have to tune in and see. Hey, Cliff, welcome, welcome. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for checking in. Ms. Long, she has her list of 114 prospects. Good job. Good job. Keep growing. It's a growing list, right? Karen said, I just finished a game plan session with a new business partner. Oh, let me post the link. I'm sorry. Let me do that. So if you are joining us, you are camera ready. I just posted the link in the chat so you can join us in studio. And again, welcome to Virtual Coffee Break. There's my business partner, Miss Glenciana. Hey, Glenciana, thank you for joining. So happy, so happy. We got a Facebook user saying good morning. I don't know your name because you didn't give StreamYard permission to share your name. Same thing. Congratulations. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is good. I'm super happy. You ladies are actually doing it. Erica, you got another congratulations there from Brandy.
And I want to say, Tanisha, that's me, Miss Long. I don't know why I said that, but I
Oh,
started
okay.
school this week. I'm going back for my bachelor's in business administration, and I it's actually going like hand in hand with the business. So I'm excited about that.
That's good. Well, congratulations on continuing your higher education. Awesome, awesome. Anybody else? What have you done recently to move your business forward, or what can we celebrate? Anybody have anything we can celebrate that you achieved? Hey, Miss K. Tabitha, are you trying to come off mute? Let me help you. Oh, yeah, it won't let me unmute you. You got to hit it.
I found
There
it.
we
Can you
go.
hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't get to join these often. So what I started to do this week, because I made it a point to promise my coach to be all the way plugged in, not halfway, not one toe, but all the way plugged in, because that's the only way that we can continue this momentum. And she was like, we need to be on Tanisha's call. Yes, ma'am. Got it. You understood the assignment. There's no more no's. There's no more I'll try. It's just do. Um, so what I do now is I schedule, because I'm still working my normal 9 to 5. I just put that as this is my personal development time, and I'm not lying. It's my personal development time, and that's what I'm using it as. It's on my calendar. I wish someone would schedule over my personal development time.
Oh, I know that's right. And is it correct, Miss Tabitha, that you hit Gold Builder Plus? Am I correct in saying that?
Yes, my husband and I did. We did that on Monday. Yes, on Monday, and we're super excited.
Yes.
I'm super stoked. We couldn't have done it without our coach, our mentor, Director White. She's been instrumental. I always tell people that when you get in this business, you're not in this business by yourself. There's other people to help you. But those words are true, because you can get in this business and be silo and try to do it on your own. I come from that corporate America world, and you're like, oh, I've had teams and teams, and I can build teams. I got this. I do this. No, it's different. You still need the know-how of how network marketing does, how it operates, but you can still utilize those same leadership skills that you have, but you have to have someone teach you how to tie them together. Get out of your own way. If I was to encourage somebody, Chris and I, my husband and I, are still under a year. It'll be a year for us at the beginning of April. So just get out of your way, and you can be way ahead. I feel like we lost some months, but I'm not worried about going forward. What's behind me is behind me. It's about going forward, and that's what we're going to be doing in this business now.
That part. I love it. I love it. And that's right. All those skills are transferable. Well, congratulations on going gold for you and Chris, and looking forward for that 2020 banner, right? That's what's next, the 2020 banner. So congratulations. We got Trey said, good morning, everyone. I got a new business partner yesterday. What, Trey? Congratulations on getting your new business partner. I love it. I love it. That's right. Let's move the genealogy forward, right? Let's share with people our amazing opportunity and show them how this business, your network marketing business, can help them achieve their 2024 goals, right? Welcome, Director Burke. He just joined us, right? Let's see.
Where's the fan for Trey's new business partner? Where's the fan?
I did that. You were late. You late. I already did it.
Oh, for Trey?
Yep, I did.
Darn it.
She got it. She got the confetti. Let's see. I received an inquiry to book a Disney trip for 39 people yesterday, all while singing to my. Wow. Well, prayers for your husband. Let's send a prayer that your husband has Godspeed healing. But congratulations on getting that inquiry for 39 people for Disney. Can you say cha-ching? Right? That is going to be an extremely nice commission. So congratulations to you. LT, I handed out 5 business cards, and one of them I'm putting together a trip to Italy. That's awesome. See what happens when you give out your business card and let people know that you're actually in business, that you're actually doing business. All right. Oh, okay. And then you got Super Saturday in Maryland. I'm sure that's going to be an amazing, amazing event. I love that. I love that. That's right. Soaring high. We got a lot of congratulations out there. Yes. Work both sides of your business. Get that money. Right. Don't leave any money on the table. Not ever. Not ever. All right. So today, what I want to talk about is our health is our wealth. Our health is our wealth. And I don't have any pre-written out notes for this. I kind of want to have a very organic conversation about this. And I want to share with you just what happened to me recently. And I definitely want everybody on board to let's just have some honest dialogue about this, because something just kind of hit me like boom. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I am one of those people who has always struggled with their weight. Anybody else have that? Anybody else ever struggled with their weight? Like it's been a lifelong thing. Whether you're trying to gain weight or lose weight, right? Both of them is an issue, right? Okay, Amira saying she has that struggle now, right? And so I don't know if any of you are aware, but back in 2014, I had the gastric sleeve. I had bariatric surgery. At my highest, I was 262 pounds. And so I had the gastric sleeve, and I believe I had lost like over 103 pounds. It got to a point I got too skinny. Well, let me tell you something with bariatric surgery. It ain't all it's cracked up to be. It doesn't fix the problem, and you gain it back. And so here we are, fast forward. Tabitha, you can relate?
Yes, I had it back in 2006. I was at 369.
Wow.
I was insulin dependent. I'll find a photo and post it in the chat so you can see what I looked like then, different person. I take no diabetical medicine,
Mhm.
things like that, but I stay cold. The anemia has set in, like truly set in. It don't matter if it's hot, because I'm in South Carolina.
Mhm.
Um, I stay cold all the time. I ride with the heat on year round. Like I didn't had
Wow.
that problem before. Yeah, pray for me. My husband, yeah, pray for us.
Wow. So, well, first of all, congratulations on the weight loss because you look amazing. I would never guess that you had gotten to 300 pounds. What was that like for you, losing that weight? How did getting healthy affect you and your lifestyle?
Well, like I think we put ourselves like when we get to the place of I'm not even gonna say no return. We get to a place of comfort and we
Mhm.
forget we eat our feelings. Like we just grab stuff.
Mhm.
And for me, I was at work and I went into a diabetic coma. I just passed out
What?
at work. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And when I woke up, my mom was beside me. And the doctor was having a hard conversation. He said, "Do you want to live or die?" He just
Mm.
basically said that. And I was like, "I want to live. Like, why? Why wouldn't I?" And he's like, "Not going at this rate." And it was that hard conversation of like, I got to do something different. And it's not just doing the surgery. A lot of people say you do the surgery, you took the easy way out. No, I took the
Nothing easy about it.
No, because you start off with the liquids. You got to be disciplined to get to the point to shrink all that stuff inside to even
Mhm.
get to the surgery. Because if you're not right by surgery day, they're not going to do the surgery. They're just not
Mhm.
going to do you. They're going to turn you away, and then you got to come back and be on the list because lots of people are in line.
Yep.
So it's not the easy way out. I felt like it was the way for me because I did the lap band is what I did. So I still
Okay.
have the thing inside me to where I have to eat small portions. I eat slow, have to chew, have to
Mhm.
do
No
all of
drinking while you're eating.
that type of thing. Like that's an adjustment. Like,
Mhm.
I used to drink the Cokes and stuff, and now I don't drink it. It's water, those
Mhm.
type of things. Some stuff I can't eat at all. Like I
Mhm.
just can't because my body doesn't process it well. Like hot sauce, spicy stuff, man, I leave that alone because it don't do me right at all.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I think it's like a mindset change. So the same thing, like when we talk about our health and we talk about our business or when we go into things, it's all a mindset change. They're all connected. It's all one and
Yeah.
the same. It's like a well-oiled machine. Like in order to start something, you got to change it up here.
Right.
Like our outward appearance, like, what we want to look like and feel and things like that, we have to have the will to want to do it. And those comes with our actions, those comes with meeting the right people, changing our eating habits, the accountability partner that you talk to us about all the time, getting one of those, not and getting around like-minded individuals, like those things are important. The same thing with this business.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that is kind of why I wanted to talk about this today because I was watching an interview with a very successful person, this very successful person that is in the industry of digital marketing. And he was being interviewed, and this guy, he's a millionaire. He's built successful businesses, and you could tell he works out, he's fit and stuff. And the interviewer brought that up and was like, I see you're a very fit person. How are you able to, build this successful business and maintain your health and all of that stuff? And he said something that really just made me stop and really just take a look at what I was doing. He said, "We are kidding ourselves," and I'm paraphrasing, "we are kidding ourselves if we think that our health does not affect our business and our ability to accomplish our business goals." And I was just like that was a drop the mic moment for me. Because I was feeling like, and he went into it, he said, you set goals, you make a plan to accomplish the things you want to do, and then you feeling sluggish, you don't have clarity, right? You have kind of brain fog when you're not feeling well and you're not at your best. So how are you supposed to actually execute the plans and goals that you have for your business if you're not at your optimal health? You tired all the time. And I thought about that because I can actually reflect back on times when, I have stuff to do, right? We all have our DMO, right? We all have our weekly goals, yes, right? And I remember times like in the afternoon, I was just so tired that I just had to go lay it down. And it wasn't necessarily I was tired because, I was up late and I got up early. No, I was tired because I wasn't healthy. I wasn't at my optimal, my optimal best. And so when he said that, I said, Tanisha, you got to get this weight off and get healthy again, because you're not going to hit your goals that you set out. Like, I feel that you can't do, how we always say there's another level, right? There's always another level, another gear we could kick in. But if you're not healthy, you can't kick into that gear. Your health is going to stop you dead in your tracks. And we all desire to leave a legacy, right? What type of legacy are we leaving if we can't even get it off the ground because we snacking and eating stuff we're not supposed to do? Who wants to speak on this? Amira?
So, because I spoke to you about this earlier, and I just had a birthday on Sunday. And I didn't overdo it. I took care of myself. I didn't do too bad or anything like that. I celebrated, but I didn't overdo it intentionally. So the next morning, my husband made me breakfast, and it was my favorite. I love smoked sausage. That's like my G. Like, I can pop a smoked sausage. Old school, when you split it down the middle and you put it on the fire. Child, my husband made that for me. I almost jumped up and started singing. It felt so right after my birthday too. Like, you really love me, don't you? I ate it with my heart's delight. And about an hour later, I got the headache. I could not handle it. I got the worst headache ever. My blood pressure shot up. I could not, it was crazy. And I could not get it back down. And y'all know, some of you know, I had a heart attack back in September. So it was like, what did I just do? Like, I couldn't imagine it. And I'm sitting, because I can eat, and but it was just tipped the scale for me, and I could not get my blood pressure back down. And to the point where I wasn't even able to go to game night that night, to my Orlando meeting. And I was able to eventually get it down. Director Burke, gave me some suggestions and some advice. And, I really just had to settle down because my nerves were going. So now I'm developing this anxiety because I can't get my pressure down. And I'm about to end up in urgent care because I can't, if my blood pressure is up and it can't go down. I have a history of preeclampsia. I have a history of my blood pressure going up. So it's like, if it can't be controlled, I need to go to the hospital. And I eventually got it down, but it really made me think about just what's the seemingly little things, because I didn't go crazy. It's the seemingly little things I have to be more intentional about and more attentive on. So maybe I didn't go do too much, but I think just that sausage just tipped the scale on me. So, we really have to consider what we are consuming in our bodies if we know we have the tendency for things to go up, if we know we have the tendency to have those challenges. And I also wanted to add that I'm really having a problem with right now. My struggle is focusing. Like, I bounce around a lot. and a part of it is because of the meds. They make it hard to focus. And so now actually, as soon as this is over, or I'm sorry, after my PBR, I'm gonna go to the pharmacy and get some like supplements to help my focus, because I have to be intentional, because right now I'm getting on my own nerves, because I want to be productive. I want to do what I got to do, but my behind cannot get my brain together to actually sit down and be as productive as I want to be. And I don't got time to be playing around with that. I don't have time for that. I have goals, and I have to be intentional about everything. We're talking about the power of focus in our book. If I can't be, but the first part is actually to get the focus right. Before I can even jump on these goals and do all this stuff, I have to get there. And I'm having a lot of trouble getting there consistently. So I'm making the conscious decision to invest in myself in that way, and go ahead and get to the pharmacy and get some supplements that can help my focus, because this is a mess and I need to be a director by convention, and I don't got time for this.
I agree. B12 is really good to help with that. But definitely, speak to your doctor and get some suggestions on what, supplements you can take that can help you with your focus, for sure.
Yeah, my doctor is very anti pharmacy unless I really need it.
Good.
So she made some recommendations for that, and I thought I was getting better at my focus, but then these past couple of days so I'm just gonna stop holding out, stop trying to figure out if I can manage it on my own, and I'm just gonna go and get the supplements. They're natural anyway. Let's just do it.
I love it. Miss K?
Yes. I also had the gastric sleeve surgery in 2019, right in the middle of the pandemic. Well, right before the pandemic started. I had it in December of 2019. And I did it at the time. I was, working in the educational school system. So I did it. I figured, okay, I'll do it during the Christmas break. I won't have to take any time off of work. I'll be ready to go back to work and everything. So I went back to work January. And then, as you know, in February, we shut down. And let me tell you, it was because of that shutdown, because of me being at home, I was able, and because of my roommate at the time was my accountability partner. She made all my meals, all my little smoothies, like the sister in the square next to me was saying, you got to have that thing. And that before you even get the surgery, that diet plan, that plan. I mean, if it wasn't for her, I don't even know if I would have done it by myself. And I said, they interviewed you and they said, yeah, can you handle this? Can you handle it? And I said, yeah. But when it got down to it, I tell her all the time, I said, thank God for you, because if I was at home by myself during that pandemic and everything, no, I would have just went back to eating, and no telling what would have happened to me. But I had the surgery, so I had it. But I was up to 300 pounds. And I released 75 pounds from the surgery. And then, like you said, when you get back to eating normal and stuff, I gained 35 pounds back. And I'm like, oh my God, that's about half of what I did. This is ridiculous. This is crazy. I can't do this. Because I remember what I went through. I said, I can't go through this again, because I know people on my job that have had that surgery 2 and 3 times. What?
Wait a minute. You're telling me that there are surgeons out there that would perform bariatric surgery on someone who has already had it? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, my doctor asked me, did I want to do it again?
Hold on. I have to speak on this. And I don't mean to cut you off, but in my opinion, and y'all know I always say this is the world according to Tanisha, and it doesn't mean anything to anyone but Tanisha. But in my opinion, if you are a surgeon and you have a patient who has already had bariatric surgery and they failed at it, and you are willing to do it again on them, to me, that is just irresponsible, period.
I agree.
That
I
is
agree.
just, I didn't even know that that was possible.
I
Yeah,
didn't either.
you could go from, so I had the lap band. So the lap band is the band that's at the top part of your stomach, like right below your
Mhm.
breastplate.
Right.
So I could convert to the gastric, but if I would have done the gastric first, I couldn't convert to the lap band. So there's certain ones, depending on which one you did, that you can convert to if it didn't work out for you. Oh yeah, they let you know that. But
Yeah.
I didn't want to do nothing because of the pain. Just to go and do
Right. Who would want to go through that again? But I say all that to say where I am now is that I am focused on this health because, like you said, this business is everything to me. And I remember my business partner and I, who was my roommate at the time, said, we got to get ourselves together. We got to get our health together because they make those directors stand on that stage during the whole time. And, you know, at the point we were overweight, we couldn't stand nowhere for 5 minutes, let alone standing on stage. That was our motivation to be able to stand on the stage as a director when they call, because when they call your name, it's like you up there forever. And we're just looking like,
In
whew,
heels.
we would be
Don't
like,
just say forever, forever in heels.
yes. I'm
Most
like,
of us
I
are
would be
wearing
like,
our pumps.
somebody gonna have to give me a chair or something. But that was my motivation. And that was why what we do now, my teammates are, we get up every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning and we exercise. We exercise from 6 o'clock to 6:40. We do 40 minutes. We do, and we've been adamant about it. This is going on our second year because we know that health and wealth go together. It's in the Bible. He wants us to be healthy and wealthy at the same time. And it has to happen. And what I'm saw, Christina, I think Christina, yes, it's everything to you too, Christine. But when you put in there, it also has to do with sleep. That's what I'm struggling with right now. And I would love, love, love some tips, some help, because I got that mindset when I was in the other travel business, team no sleep. You know, we don't go to sleep, we fall asleep, you know, and work your business and keep working. And I know I would be up all night long, but that ain't healthy. That ain't
Right.
healthy at all. And I
Right.
feel it. I feel it. Like you say, last night I was supposed to be on my team meeting. I fell asleep and it was at 8 o'clock. I
Wow.
woke up like, oh my goodness. So it's not, and I feel sluggish. Like you said, you know, going to bed and stuff. I need help on that because that's not healthy.
Let me say this. And I did a virtual coffee break. Do y'all remember this?
I do.
Well, I got two of them. All right. When I tell you, I've been having the best sleep ever, I cannot stress that enough. This had been when I did the coffee break. No, it wasn't a virtual coffee break. I'm sorry. It was just a lifestyle by Tanisha. I just did a video about 5 things that can help you sleep better, get better sleep, right after
Right.
the start of the
Because
new year.
you talked about the weighted blanket too on
Yes,
this. Right.
yes.
Yes.
And this
I
was
remember
one
that.
of yes, this was one of the items that I shared with all of you. And I'll post the link, but you can go right on Amazon and find this. But I'll try and remember to post the link below. But this is a headband, and it's Bluetooth, and it's also a sleep mask. So it has the little speakers here on the side, and then it has the controls right here. And so what I do every night, like I said, I have two of these because you know your girl got to keep one in her travel bag for when she travels, right? And I'm on the flights and stuff, and I want to sleep. Every night I go to iTunes and I type in ambient rain sound, or I might do ambient ocean sound, or ambient sleep. And I just put that on. I'll pull the mask down over my eyes, and I've been sleeping like nobody's business. Like I sleep so well and so deep. I had to tell my brother about it. and he went and got one, and he is blown away as well. So I highly, highly, highly recommend, if you are struggling with sleep, to get this headband. And like I said, download some ambient. I sleep very well to the sound of rain falling, and I sleep very well to the sound of ocean waves. Those are like my two. I'm not a fan of the music as much. They do have like spa type music. I don't do well with that, but definitely the sound of rain falling, not the storm. I don't like thunder and lightning, not that part, but just the rain coming down. I honestly can't tell you how well I'm sleeping. And every now and then, because I get up very, very early to take my son to the bus stop. And if I was up late the night before working or whatever, sometimes after I come home from dropping him off at the bus stop, I'll try and go back to sleep to get another hour, hour and a half in before I get up for the day. And if I really want to get that extra hour in, all I got to do is put this mask on, put the ambient rain sound on, pull the mask down over my eyes, and your girl is asleep within minutes. So this product, I highly recommend it if you are struggling with sleep. And if you get it, definitely let me know how you like it. And like I said, I will post the link because there's different people make them, but I'm going to post the link to the exact one that I have. It lasts all night. When I get up in the morning, I just plug it in so that it's charged. Not that it needs charging. I don't know, because there's really no way to tell if the battery is going down. But I charge it up anyway in the morning. And so it's ready for me at night. The other thing that's really cool about this is, let's say you and your spouse, your spouse wants to go to bed, you're in the bed, but you don't want to go to bed. You want TikTok, you want whatever, or you're listening to an audiobook or something. Guess what? You can have this on so you're not disturbing the person next to you. Okay, so that's good as well. The other thing, because it's Bluetooth, you could also answer a phone call while it's on your head as well. So this is also good for if you're walking, right? And you're listening to music while you're walking, exercising. Yes, Debbie, she said, I got one for Christmas and thought it was to wear when exercising. I'm using it tonight. It's good for everything. So like I said, exercising, working, if you're cooking, doing laundry, you want to be hands-free, but maybe somebody's in the room watching TV and you're not wanting to watch TV. You're wanting to listen to a podcast or something like that. You can use it for that. But when I tell you for sleep, it's like I almost can't sleep without it. I sleep like a baby. All right. So I highly recommend that. I want to show y'all something else. I found my picture of when I had lost the weight, my before and after. Y'all ready? Let me see. Share. Let me see. Choose what to share. No, I want to share my entire screen. All right. Can y'all see that? Come off mute. Let me know if you can see it.
Can't see anything but the head.
No, it's still the sleep band.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me get out of the sleep band. I got to figure out how to get rid of that. Present slides. Okay, yeah, let's get out of the slides. There we go. And remove from stage. Okay. All right, so now let me go back. Let me answer these questions. Josephine said, I agree, coach. It's all about the money when it comes to some doctors, for sure. My doctor wanted to refer me for surgery to remove my fibroids. One was the size of a grapefruit. Wow. The other two were smaller, like a lemon. I told him I will pray about it. He clapped back and said, God told me to tell you the surgery is a month. Wow. He is no longer my gynecologist. I don't blame you. I did my research, changed my diet, stopped eating meat as well, and all fibroid shrunk. That was 15 years ago. We are in charge. Wow. Well, congratulations on taking your health personally and using a natural cure to help with that. So that's awesome. Lorna wants to know, does it work if you are not a side sleeper? Yes, because it's a headband, it works for everybody. It is awesome. I don't care if you sleep on your back, on your stomach, to the side. That headband is absolutely amazing. Okay, it is amazing. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Let me see now if it'll work. Can y'all see that?
Not yet.
That is so weird. Add to presentation. Let me see. Can you see it now?
Nope.
Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
No, ma'am.
Weird. Okay. I may have to show y'all another time.
Hey, Chickadee, when you get done with...
Let's see. Okay. I'll have to show you another time. I don't know why I'm not able to share it. And I'm on share screen. Oh, here we go. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Can y'all see it? Yes. Okay.
Wow. What a difference. Oh my gosh.
Hoppo, who that woman?
Yes, this was me at my highest at, I think it was 262. And I had gotten even smaller than this actually. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you. Okay, now I need to make sure I can stop sharing. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so again, the reason why I wanted to have this conversation is because our health is our wealth, and we all have big goals. We have things that we want to accomplish. We got to be active, right? You got to have the energy to go to work, put in your time there, drive home if you got to commute, and then show up to your weekly meeting and not be dozing off. High energy. You got to be able to do those things. You got to be able to give 100% of your efforts from 9 to 5, and then be able to turn around and give 100% of effort to yourself from 5 to 9.
Right.
And we cannot do that, ladies and gentlemen, to the gentlemen that are listening, if our health is not where it needs to be. And so we need to make our health just as much of a priority, if not more, than we do our business. And there needs to be a balance. You gotta, so what does that look like, Director Burke? It looks like using your planner to schedule self-care, whether that self-care is you going for a walk in the morning, right? Or maybe you have a exercise bike or a treadmill in your house, and you're like, you know what? Let me get on for 15 minutes. Listen to the IMV while I'm on my treadmill or on my exercise bike or my Peloton or whatever you're doing. But we got to do something. It's scheduling lunchtime, because some people just have poor eating habits. Aren't just what you eat, but also when you eat. I'm gonna repeat that, because for some people, poor eating habits is not just what you eat, but when you eat. And so maybe you're that person that you need to schedule, your lunchtime, especially if you work from home like I do. I have a certain time, and it's 2 p.m. that I eat. It might be 1 p.m. if I don't have a call after coffee break, but between 1 and 2, I'm eating. Now, I'm doing intermittent fasting. Anybody familiar with intermittent fasting? Well, if you are doing intermittent fasting and you would like some support, I do have a Facebook group called Intermittent Fasting with Tanisha. So you can look it up, join the group, and all of us. I started back doing my intermittent fasting on December 26th. It was shortly after I watched the interview where the CEO made that statement. And it was so weird. You know how a lot of times when you fall off of your eating routine and then you go to get back on, you got to get your mind right first, right? And you pick a date of when you're going to start. And obviously, if it's the end of the year, you say, January 2nd or January 1st, I'm going to start. When I saw that interview, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And it was like December 26th, I just started. I woke up and I just said, you know what? Today's the day. And I've been consistent with it ever since. I have not cheated, not one time. I'm drinking more water. Like I said, I'm sleeping better. And that headband has definitely helped. And this time around with me doing my intermittent fasting, it is not about the scale. Even though I weigh myself every day just to track, I'm not obsessed about what the number is saying on the scale. And so for me, this time around, intermittent fasting is just what I do. It's who I am, not what I do, if that makes sense. Kay says, I'm always waking up with a headache when I eat late at night. So don't eat past 8 o'clock. That would be what I would say to you is don't eat past 8 o'clock if you're doing. And if you decide to try your intermittent fasting with us and join us in the group, in the pin post, there's 2 books that I recommend that you read. I read the books before I started doing it because I wanted to understand the science behind it and not just do a diet, right? Intermittent fasting is a way of life, and it goes on the premise of delay, don't deny. Don't you like the way that sounds? Delay, don't deny. And basically, you just pick a eating window, no more than an 8-hour window. So for like beginners, we say start at 12 and end at 8 if you're just starting for the first time, and you only eat between the hours of 12 and 8. And outside of that, you're fasting, just drinking plain water. Nothing in it, no drops, no flavor drops or nothing, just plain water. And the beauty, here's why I love it so much, is because during my eating window, I can eat whatever the heck I want. If I want greasy New York pizza with sausage and pepperoni, it ain't good unless the oil is dripping down your arm. If you know about that New York pizza, we fold our pizza and then the oil just starts dripping. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Real New Yorkers know what I'm talking about. But if I want pizza, I can have pizza. If I want cake, I can eat cake. If I want ice cream, I can have ice cream. It doesn't matter what you eat, it's when you eat. And so that makes it a lot easier to follow because I'm not denying myself. When you're on a diet and you're like, I'm not going to have any bread. What? I ain't got to eat no carbs. That's not normal. It's just not. It's delay, don't deny. So, join us in the intermittent fasting with Tanisha group. Read the books. We do check-ins. I check in to see how everybody's doing with it, but it's working for me. And like I said, the main thing is I feel better. I feel better. I'm sleeping better. My skin is looking more clear because I'm drinking more water. I'm still not where I need to be with my water. But I'm doing better. I'm doing better. So I encourage everyone to schedule the self-care time on your weekly planners. Schedule your lunch. When you were in corporate America, didn't you have a certain time you ate? So now that you're a CEO, that changes? No. Schedule. Keep protein bars or protein shakes, on hand for those times when, life is lifing and, things get crazy. Maybe you went to run an errand. It took longer than it needed to take. And now your eating schedule's off. Have something in your purse, in your bag, in the car. Some nuts, some trail mix, something. But definitely make your health a priority in 2024 so that you can be the best CEO for your business that you can be. Anybody want to jump in and comment on this?
I'll comment real quick.
Yeah.
Because I was the worst at this. You actually brought that to my attention. I was like, yeah, I'm over here, PS3, and I'm inviting, I'm calling, I'm doing this. You was like, wait, okay, where's your self care at? I was like, I don't know what my self care. Now I'm like, look, I do self care when I hit this 2020, but it's like, no, you have to, you have to take care of yourself. And for me, one part of that self care is telling people no. No.
Mm-hmm.
I love it now. They don't ask me anything. I just, walk around before they even tell me no. So
That's
sometimes
good.
that self care could just be no, but I thank you for, because I didn't even realize that. Right, and I think it's just a woman's nature, right? We want to take care of everything. We want to make sure the house is good. We want to make sure the kids is good. We want to make sure everybody good, and then you forget about yourself at the end of the day. So I just thank you for making me realize that I do need to put that on my schedule. And now, since you told me that, that's like one of the first things that I put on there, even if it is just a brisk walk, to just get some fresh air and don't nobody mess with me, leave me alone, cut my phone off and just walk real quick. That is a form of self care, because I used to walk all the time. And I feel like now, since I'm older, it is a struggle. Like, I don't feel like, I guess I am overweight. It's just my stomach for me. And I feel like since I did have a C-section with this last my son I had, it's just so hard to get my stomach down. It's ridiculous. And I do feel a difference. Um of a much difference. I'm definitely sleepier, more not
Mm-hmm.
attentive. So when I'm at the meetings, sometimes I'm looking crazy because I need to stay up. So I'm definitely gonna try that Amazon thing, the
Mm-hmm.
Amazon headband, so I can start getting better sleep. But what I would say is, so how would you hear your alarm or something? Because I have alarms. Do you just have the alarm in the headband?
I still hear it because I don't have it on super loud.
Okay.
And here's the other thing: when you're getting healthy, as you get healthier, your body your internal alarm clock works a lot better. Let me say that again. When you're healthier and your body's getting healthier, your internal alarm clock works a lot better. And so sometimes I'm up before the alarm. Like this morning, I was up like super, super early. But I still hear the alarm. It's not super, super loud. And not only that, keep in mind the headband is Bluetooth, so it's connected to my phone. So, and I use my phone as my alarm, so I still hear it. I still hear it. And to answer your question, Kay, nope, not even lemon water during your fasting time. Not even lemon water, just plain water. And like I said, there's a science behind it. I'm not going to get into that. But it's really, 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 really good. And Shamika, I'm very proud of you for, acknowledging, like, yes, I need to do something. This isn't good. And not only that, we just got to be the best we can be for our family. Right. because everybody know, ladies, if mama ain't good, ain't nobody good. The house is like chaos, right? And so we don't have the luxury as moms, as wives, we don't have the luxury to just check out and be like, oh, I'm not healthy, I'm just checking out for a week. We don't get to do that. We have to push through no matter what. And so we need to make our health a priority in 2024. I started with it in 2023. Yeah, the coffee was well, for me, I'm not like, I love my coffee, but I'm not addicted to it. But when I did intermittent fasting a couple of years ago, I just opened my window with coffee. So I was eating closer to 1 o'clock than I was 2, because I really, really wanted that coffee. So you could still have it, but again, it has to be during your eating window. And the other thing I love about intermittent fasting is that when you're doing it, you want to eat healthier. You want to make better choices when your window opens up. Because in your mind, you're like, I have this 8 or 6 hour window. I don't want to waste it on cookies and ice cream. It's a mental thing. So you want to eat more salads, you want to eat more proteins. You're just not denying yourself. It's just like after you eat your salad or whatever, if you want to have that piece of cake. Like I had my husband had some friends come over to watch the Eagles game last weekend, and one of his friends, his wife is a baker, and he had asked what would I like, and I said tres leche, because I love me some tres leche cake. I love it. And he brought this small but big tres leche cake. I'm the only one that's going to eat it in the house, right? My husband's not going to eat it. My sons are not going to eat it. And let me tell you, so literally every day, and I'm still doing my intermittent fasting, but every single day during my window, I had a piece of cake because I wasn't going to let the cake go to waste. And so I didn't deny myself the tres leche cake. I just ate it during my window. All right. So join us. Yeah, we can have another probably on my lifestyle by Tanisha channel, not on Coffee Break, but I'm gonna do some live streams about the intermittent fasting so that we can just kind of talk about that. But for today, it was more so I wanted to keep this business focused, because that is what virtual Coffee Break with Tanisha is about. But just keeping it business focused, and understand that your health is your wealth. And without good health, you cannot go after the wealth. You cannot go after the legacy. You're not going to be your best to accomplish those goals. So let's use our weekly planner like we do to run our business, and make sure, I want everybody today, if you haven't done it, make sure you schedule self-care time so that you can do what you need to do for your health. And if necessary, schedule a lunchtime so that you're eating at an appropriate time. All right. So thank you, everyone. I will see those of you that are doing intermittent fasting with me. I will see you in my Facebook group called Intermittent Fasting with Tanisha, and I'll be back on Tuesday. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Bye.